Alright, I'm going to open 10,000 Juma bags in a minute, and this shit took me forever to do. Like gathering all the info, calculating the percentages, then count all the specific drops to see how many I got of each. Just keep in mind I left out all the gear, potions, and abyssal chickens, since you get each of those like 30 or 40% of the time, so it doesn't really matter. I focused on companions, mounts, comp tokens, health stones, coal modes, scrolls, and genies gifts. So enjoy watching me open 10,000 Juma bags. Obviously it's sped up super fast. Nobody wants to watch 3 hours of Juma bag openings. That's just crazy talk. And I added some great music for your pleasure to listen to, just in case you do want to watch. Obviously, if you prefer not watching, I'll have a timestamp in the description leading you to where I talk about the actual drops and percentages and my opinion on Juma bags. And that's towards the end of the video. But I'd prefer you watch the whole video. Kind of helps me out, you know, with the whole algorithm thing and views and yeah, you know what I mean. That's not like I make much anyways, but yeah, I'd appreciate it regardless. That being said, huge thanks to my members who support my channel as well. You'll see them on your screen right about now. So thank you to Billy K, Dan Chan, Ant-Man, Athena, Fowlan, and Just a Ninja. And you too can also become members if you feel like supporting me by pressing the join button next to the subscription button. But if not, you can just like and sub to my channel. That's also just as appreciated. And also, I forgot my intro, so let's dig into the Juma bags, okay? Roll it.
Listen. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed the music. In reality, what you just saw took forever, but let's break it down real quick and I won't waste much of your time. And just a reminder, I'm going to be excluding the gear, abyssal chickens, and potions, which are all over 33% when it comes to drop rates. But yeah, we're not going to add those. Oh, and also every single thing I got in Juma bags was bound to account. I got no things character bound, which is good. The only unbound items I was getting was genie gifts for some reason. Weird as hell. Why just genie gifts? Why not like unbound something else that we could actually sell? You know, like some mounts we could sell, make some money, you know? New players need the moolah, the money, the cash, you know, the cash flow, the rubles, the dineros, the yen, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So after 10,000 Juma bags, excluding what I mentioned a second ago, I got a total of 1,523 drops, which is a 15.2% drop rate. So roughly 15% of the time, I was getting either companions, companion tokens, mounts, motes, hellstones, scrolls, or genies gifts. Out of those 1,523 drops, I received a total of 23 mythic drops. 16 of those were mythic greater stones of health and 7 coalescent motes. That's just a 0.23% drop rate, which is absolutely horrible to say the least. I also received 153 epic drops, which included hellstones, mounts, and companions. That's a 1.5% drop rate, which is also extremely shitty. Shitty as hell. Then I got 599 rare drops, which is a 5.9 to 6% drop rate, which is also very bad. You guys noticing a trend here? Just saying. And then I got 748 green drops, which is 7.4% or 7.5% of the time. Out of all those 10,000 Juma bags, 430 of them were mounts, which translates to 4.3% of the time. And I also got 571 companions, which was 5.1% of the time. I also received 6,825,000 rough astro diamonds, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It's 34,125 rough astro diamonds per 50 Juma bags, or 682 rough astro diamonds per bag. So very low. And I also got 1,220 companion tokens, which is like 6 tokens per 50 bags and less than 0.something% per bag. And to be honest, I was lazy to do the math about the tokens because it doesn't really matter. So I generalized it. Okay, good, let's go. I also only received 273 Genie's gifts, which is like 1.3 Genie's gifts per 50 bags, which is absolute crapola. And for some of you out there who think Genie gifts are not worth it or not good, you're absolutely completely wrong, because they actually help people with campaigns. Do your research. That's why they're expensive. Genie's gifts are a good source of money. And also, it's the only thing that's unbound, right? Out of everything. This is the only thing unbound. Just blows my mind. I don't know how their coding works, okay? It could be like Mission Impossible coding, like you add the code and then 5 seconds later it self-destructs.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
So their coding is self-destructing. Whatever, you get my point. And here you can see the rest of the drops I actually got scrolling on your screen. I know Zuna sucks now, but I only got one of them in 10,000 bags. I also got like 4 or 5 owlbear cubs, which is one of the best in slot augments currently, right now. And only one of them was epic. That's horrible drop rates. And I also got 9 pseudo dragons. Only 9. 9 in 10,000. 9? Let that sink in. 9 in 10,000. I also got a few mystagogs, and the rest you can see on the screen for yourself. Overall, the only thing consistent about Juma bags is the crap ton of gear, which are decent for low-level players. Some of the gear's endgame, like the Rusted Iron Legs and the Spike Defender Van Braces, but the rest, not so much. And as far as the Abyssal Chickens go, they need to be fucking removed already. We ain't no fucking rotisserie. This isn't never rotisserie, alright? It's Neverwinter. No rotisseries, no chickens. Fuck it, we don't want them. And the potions are absolutely horrible. We have way better potions nowadays. Why are we being bombarded with all these damn potions that we don't even use? Like, new players will use them, but they'll figure out it's worthless pretty fast. They're not stupid. They're just not. So now, after all that rantiness, let's get to the brass tacks. Are Juma bags actually worth it? In my honest opinion, only worth it for new players up to, let's say, 30, 35, maybe 40k item level, at most, maybe. And when I say worth it, I mean worth farming all day and grinding it out. Because if you allocate that time doing things that can actually make you profit, you can probably get what you need much faster than you can from Juma bags. Because imagine you are doing Juma bags to maybe get a specific companion because it's way too expensive in the auction house, which is good, right? Nobody wants to pay that shit 6, 10, 5, 20 million, $50 bazillion for a companion, because people are putting way too expensive shit in the auction house. But that's a whole different story. The chances of you getting what you need are very low. I mean, I got 5 owlbears and 9 pseudo dragons and some mystagogs and 10,000 bags. That kind of proves my point. Sure, you can get lucky. A lot of people do. You get a companion or a mount to help you maybe build up your bolster and comp and mount collections. And occasionally, if RNG is good to you, maybe a coalescent mote and some hellstones. But overall, there's just way too much crap in Juma bags. We all have to admit it. Like I said in a previous video, hate me or love me, you gotta admit I'm right. There's over 150 things, more or less, in Juma bags. So your odds of getting what you need are very, very low, as I showed you in this video. Juma is actually fun to do and worth doing to pass time on the off chance you might get something you might find useful or need. But to spend all your days and nights doing this to get 1 or 2 things that you may or may not get, you're better off spending Astro Diamonds to buy it than wasting hours, days, weeks, and possibly months to get something for free. Because for me, time is the most valuable currency in Neverwinter. It's not Astro Diamonds, it's not Zen, it's not Shingamaboobies, it's not Google Malubber biscuits, it's not window lickers, it's time. Time is the most important currency in the game. If you want to waste your time, go ahead. Math doesn't lie. So Juma is good for mid-game and low-level players and for funsies if they have good RNG to maybe get something for collections or some motes or hellstones, maybe even a little bit of better gear than they already have, and Scrolls of Mass Life and some other stuff. So yeah, new players can use Juma to get some stuff. But if you're a new player and you're basing all your progress and things you need off of Juma, yeah, you'll probably be disappointed. Unless you're an RNG god and you get everything you need in 3.5 Juma bags. But I must admit, Juma is attractive because it's all free shit. And free is good. There's just so much of it that you rarely get what you were looking for. And if you did get what you wanted, then good for you. Happy for you. Hope that continues. Just know Juma's magic is an illusion. He tricks you into thinking you'll get something good, when in reality, it's just like spinning a wheel of fortune with 150 rewards. Where it lands, nobody knows. But that being said, free is free. Anyways, that's all I have to say, and I hope you enjoyed the video because it literally beat the shit out of me to make it. Almost 3 days of stat gathering, editing, masturbating, doing other stuff. So I better have earned your membership, you window lickers, or at the very least, a free sub and a like. Is that too much to ask? Galactic here. Peace out. Stay safe.